Mantis shrimp, nature's smallest but most dangerous creature. Here are the most OP features of the mantis shrimp.
Hello, I'm OP Animals Channel, where nature breaks the rules. Today's topic, the mantis shrimp. Guys, this colorful, unlovely creature you're seeing on your screen right now can shatter an aquarium's glass in one single move. In fact, scientists had to get support from NASA to study this little monster. Why? Because this 15-centimeter creature has hacked the laws of physics, continuing its life completely unaware of the laws of physics. Today, I'm going to introduce you to one of nature's most OP creatures, and believe me, by the end of this video, you'll be saying, I wish I could punch like that too. Let's get started. Guys, there are millions of species living at the bottom of the sea. Some are giant, some are poisonous, some produce electricity. But today's topic is none of these. The creature we're going to talk about today is probably one of the most powerful and the most dangerous predators on the planet relative to its size, the mantis shrimp. The name might sound a bit ordinary, I know. It's a shrimp, what could happen, you're saying, right? That's exactly why this video exists, because this friend is not someone to be taken lightly just because it has shrimp in its name. This is one of the most perfect hunters created by nature. Okay, let's lay down the basics first. The mantis shrimp isn't exactly a shrimp. These are a group called stomatopods, so they're like distant cousins of the shrimps you know. They've been evolving for 450 million years, and I think we can say they take the belt in every weight class. Their sizes range from 2 centimeters to 40 centimeters. Most are around 10 to 15 centimeters, so they'd easily fit in your hand, if you can hold them, that is. They live in tropical and subtropical waters, hiding in holes between rocks. And their appearance, even though they're shrimps, they're actually really colorful and cute. Green, blue, orange, red, all the colors of the rainbow are on them. One of the best examples of nature's make it obvious I'm poisonous design philosophy. But the really important thing is those two giant claws at the front. That's where all the secret is hidden. Now we've come to the most legendary part, this tiny creature's punch. Are you ready? Take a deep breath, because what I'm about to say is real. The mantis shrimp's strike speed is around 80 to 100 kilometers per hour. In some species, this number can get even higher. Well, okay, so it punches fast, you might say. But wait a second. This is an underwater creature. Water is 800 times denser than air, so reaching this speed is equivalent to reaching 300 to 400 kilometers per hour in air. Can you believe it? Even better, this strike's acceleration reaches 10,000 Gs. Astronauts experience 3 to 4 Gs of acceleration when going to space. Fighter pilots can withstand 9 Gs in their most extreme maneuvers. This friend does 10,000. 10,000! And this strike is so fast that the water molecules can't keep up. You know what happens? Cavitation. Now we're going to get into some science, but don't get bored. This is a very fun thing. What does cavitation mean? The mantis shrimp moves its claw so fast that it creates emptiness behind it, like a vacuum inside the water. And then this emptiness suddenly closes. Bam! At the moment of this closing, a shock wave forms. Light comes out. Yes, light comes out. This is called sonoluminescence. The temperature rises to 4,000 to 5,000 degrees Celsius. This is hotter than the surface of the sun, by the way. So, in short, the mantis shrimp throws a punch. It beats you physically and also creates a mini sun explosion next to it. It hits its opponent twice, actually. First is the claw itself, second is the shock wave. Overkill mode, active. Okay, we gave the numbers, but what does this mean in practice? Let's look at examples. Example 1. Mussel massacre. Mantis shrimps love to eat hard-shelled animals, mussels, oysters, crabs. This friend comes and throws one punch, shatters the shell to pieces. Even the animal's internal organs take damage from the shockwave. One punch, instant death. Example 2. Aquarium disaster. There are tons of stories on the internet from scientists and aquarium owners. They get a mantis shrimp, put it in a special aquarium, they wake up in the morning, water everywhere, glass shattered. Yes, guys, this creature can break glass. Normal aquarium glass is an enemy waiting to be broken for them. Special reinforced glass is needed. In fact, some researchers asked for help from NASA to study these because they needed to look at materials used in spacecraft. Definitely real, I would never make this up. Example 3. Finger smasher. If you're a diver and accidentally disturb a mantis shrimp, say goodbye to your finger. This friend breaks bones quite easily. In fact, the nickname of some species is thumb splitter.
Now, you might be saying, okay, bro, we get it. It's strong. But why? Why did evolution create this creature so OP? Good question. The answer is simple too. Competition. Coral reefs and rocky areas are one of the most crowded ecosystems in the world. Everyone's after food. Everyone's trying to survive like us. And the mantis shrimp's prey aren't easy targets either. Hard-shelled animals. Evolution said, look, friend, your mouth is small. You have no teeth. But I'm going to give you such a punch that even physics professors will look with admiration. And that's why the mantis shrimp has been surviving the same way for millions of years. Because it's perfect. It doesn't need any change. By the way, this should also be noted. Mantis shrimps are divided into two main categories according to the structure of their claws. First is smashers. These are the types we're talking about today. Their claws are like clubs, bulbous shaped. They do one job: smash, break the shell, eat, finish. The most famous smasher, peacock mantis shrimp, one of both the most colorful and most powerful species. Second is spearers. This type applies a slightly different strategy. Their claws are like spears, sharp-tipped. They attack soft targets, like fish. They hide at an unexpected moment, zink. They stab like a spear. Both types are deadly, but today's video star is smashers, because punching something in the head is cooler than spearing. Okay, we've talked about the punch enough, but it's not just the mantis shrimp's punch that's OP. It has other features too. Eye structure. Mantis shrimp's eyes have the most complex vision system known in the world. Human eyes have 3 types of color receptors: red, green, blue. Dogs have 2. How many do you think the mantis shrimp has? Can you guess? Pause right now and write your guess in the comments, but don't cheat. If you're ready, I'll tell you. Exactly 16. 16 different color receptors. These can see UV light, can detect polarized light. They can see dozens of colors we can't see. The world's most advanced visual system is in these. Scientists are trying to develop camera technology and cancer diagnostic devices by studying these eyes. This is a true story. Speed and reflexes. Their processing speed of what they see is also incredibly fast. They see something, the brain processes, decides, throws a punch. All of this happens within milliseconds. Armor. The structure of their claws is also a separate engineering marvel, because they should actually shatter their own claws with each strike. This thing is that powerful, but they don't shatter them. Why? Because they took 2 months of boxing training? Just kidding, can't help but joke. It's such a joke of a creature. Let me tell the truth without dragging it on. Because their claws have a layered structure. On the outside, a ceramic-like hard layer, inside, flexible fibers. It distributes the energy of the impact. Just like modern armor and helmet designs, scientists are trying to develop better armors, more durable sports equipment by studying this. Now, you might be thinking, such a powerful creature must be constantly fighting, must be an aggressive monster. Actually, no. Mantis shrimps generally live alone. They find themselves a hole, make it their home. They're very attached to their homes. Some live in the same hole for life. And surprisingly, they're generally peaceful among themselves. Of course, they fight sometimes, but most of the time these are ritual fights. They show off to each other. Look, my claw's bigger, get out of here style. In fact, some species are monogamous, meaning single-partnered. They find a partner, live together for years. Actually very cute, even though the two together are much more dangerous. Mothers take very good care of their eggs. They constantly clean them, ventilate them, protect them. Mantis shrimp mothers are actually quite good parents. So are these creatures dangerous for humans? Let me put it this way. If you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone too. But if you're a diver and accidentally stick your hand in someone's home, good luck. You can say goodbye to a finger. They can open deep wounds. They're not poisonous, but the wound itself is bad enough. There's also infection risk, of course, because an open wound in a marine environment is not good at all. As an aquarium pet. By the way, some people keep these at home, in special aquariums, of course, and they can really be great pets. They're smart, they have personalities, they recognize their owner. But of course, special equipment is needed. Strong glass for them, thick gloves for you. There are tons of cute videos on the internet of mantis shrimp owners, feeding times, playtime, and stuff. Some even walk around on hands, carefully of course. The science world loves the mantis shrimp. Why? Because these creatures are a source of inspiration in many fields like bioengineering, material science, robotics, optics. Material science. By studying the structure of their claws, they're trying to produce more durable materials. Aircraft bodies, sports equipment, armor. The mantis shrimp claw is being used as a model for all of them. Camera technology. Thanks to the 16 different color receptors in their eyes, new generation cameras are being developed. This is especially important for devices to be used in cancer diagnosis. Robotics. They're trying to adopt the fast strike mechanism to robots, both for research and for practical applications. So in short, this small creature is contributing to modern technology, another evolutionary success. So are these wonderful creatures under threat? Fortunately, most species are not yet endangered. They have a wide geographical distribution and high adaptation abilities. But of course, general ocean ecosystem problems affect them too. Death of coral reefs, ocean pollution, temperature changes, habitat loss. We have a responsibility towards these creatures, because aside from just being cool, they play an important role in the ecosystem. As predators, they keep populations in balance, and of course, they teach science so much that protecting them is in our own interest. By the way, the mantis shrimp has become a bit of an internet phenomenon in recent years. Especially memes like "killed it with one punch" are very popular. Also, a few years ago, a YouTube video went viral, a documentary clip shot by BBC. It was so impressive, it was watched millions of times. I'll put it on screen if I don't forget. Even in Pokemon, the characters Clobbopus and Grapploct were inspired by the mantis shrimp. So this creature is now mainstream, and it deserves it because it's truly incredible. Guys, this is the mantis shrimp, one of nature's smallest but most OP creatures. Let's summarize. Punch reaching 100 kilometers per hour, 10,000 G acceleration, double hit with cavitation, can break glass, can break bones, 16 color receptors, engineering marvel claw structure, inspires science, and does all of this in a 15-centimeter body. Probably the most powerful creature on the planet relative to its size. This is nature's min-max build. Speed, power, vision, all maxed out. If you enjoyed the video, hit like and tell us which animal you want to see next. And remember, if one day while diving you see something colorful and cute, don't touch it. That cute thing might be nature's most overpowered mistake. See you in the next video. Take care.